Hello, welcome to my channel. In the last video, we saw an introduction on how we could work with queues using Azure Bus Service. In this video, we want to take it a step further. We want to build a .NET application that has the capability of sending messages to a queue in the Azure Bus Service. So in the last video, we worked from the Azure portal. We added messages to the queue from the Azure portal. We also dequeued messages from the queue on the Azure portal. But in real life scenario, you wouldn't be doing that from the portal. You would have applications that must have the capability of sending such triggers. So that's what we are going to be looking at in this video. So in this video, we are taking it very simple. In subsequent videos, we'll be seeing real applications that requires messages, sending and receiving of messages to work efficiently. So let me share my screen. Yeah, so I believe you can see my screen now. The first thing I want to do is let me create a new queue. So this is my Azure Bus Service. So I think my namespace is already created. So let me go over to this. I think this was the one we worked with in the last video. So let me come over to queues. And we can see we have two queues here. So what I will be doing is I will be creating a new queue. So as I said in the last video, you start with your namespace. So your service, your namespace, your queues, then your messages. That's how it goes. That's the granularity of the flow. Your service bus, your namespace, your queues, your messages. Okay, so now I want to create my my queue. So the name of my namespace is frankly Ayo 400. So now I'm about creating my queue. So let me just call this what can I call this? So my content is based on a restaurant. So let me call it Mama Puts. Mama Puts. Let me put this as okay, let me put it as 20 hours. Okay, 14 hours is fine. Okay, so let me create my queue. The name of my queue is Mama Puts. Creating my queue now. Yeah, so it's creating the queue. Yeah, so the queue has been created, so I can open it this way. So one thing I would say is that for you to be able to programmatically connect to your queue from your .NET application, you need there are several ways you can do it, but what I will be doing, the approach I will be taking is to make use of your connection string. And what you need to do to find your connection string from the queue is to come over to shared access policy. If you can recall, we worked with shared access signature in our storage account series. So we want to add a new shared access signature. And this time around, what our application will be doing is want to send messages. So we can just click on send. There's no need using everything because at this stage, this is just what we are working with. Output policy. So at this stage, this is just what we are doing, and principle of least privilege. We don't need to make policies that are not active, make policies that will not be in use to be active. So I create this. So I'm creating a policy now. So this policy will have a connection string that I can use in my application to be able to connect to this queue, to be able to send messages to this queue. So I click on it, and now I can copy my primary connection string. So let me just copy it down, my primary connection string. So now we'll be going to our .NET application. I already have something simple created to save our time. Let me stop sharing, and I will go and share this. Yeah. Okay. So this is a simple application. So it's very, very simple. This line, your connection string, the name of your queue, the content you are adding. So we have a model customer class that we are using, and we are formatting them in JSON form, and we are using the service bus client where we are slotting in the connection string. Then we are ensuring that we are looping through the entire content, and we are applying them into our queue as messages to our queue. So it's very simple and very straightforward. And in the case of our model here, you can see that we are converting it in JSON form from this line here. We are formatting it in JSON format. So basically, what I will do is let me change. So, okay, I've copied the connection string. So let me just paste it here. Let me paste it here. Then we call the queue name mama put. Let me confirm. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is good. I can run my program, but before I do, I just want you to see that at the moment, the queue does not have any message in there. So let me share again to my browser so that am I sharing this? Let me stop sharing first. Let me reshare. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now we have this in place. So for us to see the content, we go to Service Bus Explorer, which I'm clicking on now. And you can see that under queue, you can see that we have 0 here. So there's basically no message in the queue at the moment. If I should refresh, still the same thing. There are no messages in here. However, let's go over to run our program. So I'll stop sharing. I'll go over here, my Visual Studio, and I want to run this program. So I don't think there's any error here. I literally just ran this program before starting this video. So let me run it. So let me stop sharing first so that we'll be able to share the output screen. Yeah, the output screen says, this is the output screen. Yeah, all of the messages have been sent. So that means that all the messages that we are sending to the queue that is on the mama put queue, which is also on the name of the namespace, which I believe is frankly IO 400, all messages have been sent. So now what we are going to do is we'll return to we are going to return to what's it called, to the Azure portal, and confirm that the messages have truly been sent. Okay, so I believe you can see my Azure portal now. Just let your eyes be here. It's on 0, but after refreshing this page, it's gonna get to 4 because we're adding 4 messages to the queue. So now you can see we have 4. And if we should pick 2, pick mode, we are picking from the start. So we're going to see all the messages that we sent. So you can see all the messages. So let me select the first one. You can see it's in JSON form. So this mama puts the name of the customer is Layo. Layo wants to, she's requesting for rice, and she has 19 naira to pay for the rice that she want to buy. We have Bayo, we have Tayo, we have Morayo. So this is just, you know that when we talk about queues, people are lining up. So let's assume they want to buy something from a restaurant, and Layo came in first, followed by Bayo, followed by Tayo, followed by Morayo. And these are their requests. And one wants to get Gary, one wants to get Dodo, one wants to get beans and the likes, and the amount of money they are required to pay. So because Layo came in first, so if we are to if we are to dequeue from this list, she would be the one that would be dequeued first. So if I should go over to receive mode, I want to receive message, and we receive and delete. Let me make this a little shorter. 100. Receive. Yeah. So now you can see the message that was received, which is for Layo, because Layo came in first. She was the first. So if I should change this to my peak mode, and I try to pick from the start, you can see that we have just three messages here. We have from sequence number 2, 3, 4. Number 1 is out because we've received that message. If you can recall, queues is first in, first out. Layo came in first, which means she is the first customer that will be attended to. So, and that's why she was the one that was queued first. So if this is, if you find this video informative, helpful, educative, don't hesitate to share, like, and subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.